Talofa, olo e mai mo mai le tautua le ala talua le KVZK TV, Pango America Samoa. You are watching KVZK TV Channel 2, Pango American Samoa.
Whaamano sea le matanga wenga o le soifu maloloina ai inga o le malanga mai e pia. Sao ni matanga wenga o le soifu maloloina mo tuwinga a le whanau. Ma ua sao ni fo le Sofia e se whaalinga la ei e le vaia mua i le atunu. E whaatalo whātu se whaapopongo o tātou tala mai lau KVZK. E mo atu tangata o mai fia malanga mai Amerika Samoa, mai Samoa tuto o tasi, e te tau wana restara mo mua lau malanga mai le ofisa lo kovana sili, whaapea ma le ofisa le loia sili le malo. Ma o nei restara e whai sao lava i lungo to atusi po website ai e ofisa. E le mawhaiona malanga mai se tasi Amerika Samoa, se i vangana, wa talia ina le ofisa le loia sili, whaapea ma le matanga wengo le soifo maloloina. I le whanotanga le kāpenekta le asona nafi, na whaalawi lo ai le tamaitai fomai a Elizabeth Lauvau whapea, o tangata umasa malangane ia pia mai isi atunuu, e te tau wana nofo ia pia mo le se furu whaaso a o le i malanga mai le territory. O tangata uma malanga mai ia pia, e mana o mia le whaamalia ina uma o aia ingo le malanga mai, e au fiai masu engo le COVID, ma o tangata uma e whaanofo e sea mo le luas furu whai tula pe atau nu mai Amerika Samoa. O le vai aso nei foi leo fofua tanu mai eni malanga se furu mai a pia le awina mai le territory le fitus fulu tangata whaingan wenga o le Starkist e valu tangata anu Amerika Samoa iwa tangata na malanga atu ia pia mo le wha e no visa mo Amerika whapea ma le toa valu lau whaingan wenga mai le ofiso amata. O le mata upu le si o le tau o le kesi o se mata upu na whaaliai se hatu ngalunga o nisi o le hatu nuu i nei vai aso o tuanai e pe o na ripoti atu le au KVZK o le vai aso na te nei na whai aisa whanatanga whaapitoa a le komiti ma le mauto sui whaape ma le official o Debem e tau sa ili se mafuanga le sitanga o le kesi ia po le hafo i se me e whai e te tau wai o na whai le teimi le nei ina ia awane i o atu na tau o le kesi le lima ta lai le kalone o se au te lenga le nei o le ripoti ma ia Eric News Masi.
O se taso vaanga na fotuina e le o Dam le komiti o se tausanga le abe lau vai pamukesi e abe ese le marka po le vanus fusene le whaapopo e pamukesi le kanone tasi i teimi umai utu e lau ta male ma o le so le tane mai eisi tasi o pamukesi la tunu sa fisiringia e lau KVZK ni afianga pe a vai abe ese le tupe maua mai le kanone tasi na whaali ese tasi o pun leo le pamukesi e le fina ngalo e whailono o swafa o le tausanga e abe ese le tupe maua pamukesi i le teminei e le ono mea ma le tatau o le mafuaanga o na o le tau o le kesi o si i le temirei i le lorangi atoa ma o le mafuaanga lea ua fia i le tau o le kesi lea tano na ta ua i le ana le pamukesi o le balus fusene lea e tau sanga le o dampe e whapau ese e na o le pau lea o le vanga tupe o lo whao ngai le temirei e tutonga ila na uwhi ngā renga o le pili o le wila o mea mo o mia le pisinisi mai sila mawanga e wha ngā yui ila na pamukesi o le isi maenga, o le si tia o te tonga tangata whainga ruenga le malo, i le fitu tāna lusu lima sene, whaapea i mala au whaatau ono e le lima tāna lusu sene, ua si i e fo i matutonga o na nau whainga ruenga, ina ia tāo fia i pētanga tanga lulu e whaanga i o ina le pisinisi, na tāo o fo i le pūrenga le pamukesi, o le tāo o loa wālu mo lunga le tāo, whaapea fo i le tāo o le insiua, o le melea, e le tāo o le tāo fia pēr le malusu sene, mo le markup.
O whaalia le whaatuna sila le kampania o ngā sia le tui o le COVID o le Moderna, ia Stephanie Bansal, e ona le malosi le tui o le COVID o lo iei nei, e tali atua i le unga fau o le COVID le walia e mai o le Omicron, mai ona umini masina o tau sa ili se isi tui, e tali atua i le nei a unga fau. Na tau e le lipule, e ona whasuia i le malosi o tui o lo iei nei, se tau tali tali a unga fau o le Omicron, ona o le telo vaenga i e tau o mutations, i e ona a fia i mu selo le tino, e le 11 na mai e le whamatalanga le lipule. Ia e whaasirisira mai le CDC e whapea, wa te tau ia i la tau se furuwalu tau sanga ngai lunga, o na whaonga le tui o le booster, e tali e tua ia unga fau o le Omicron. O le tui o le booster e pe o na sila fia e mawhai o na whai tui lava, tu salava pe o le tui o le Moderna po le Pfizer sa tui mo ai oe. O le alea mai o le aunga fau le nei o le Omicron o vese e fo i nei ali i fo mai e pupoto e tau sa ili seisi vaenga ma wha mai asu e suenga i le mahalosi o nei aunga. Na paule mea o mautinoa o le Omicron e pipisi atu nai do le Delta le wa fiai le to tele o tunu o le lalangi i le fonotanga le kapeneta le aswana nafi na whailua manino ai e le sunga le li fo mai a Dr. Aifili Tufa o lo silisila tuto o pe iei le matanga wenga o le sui fo maloloina o na le o mai loa le leile te minei le malosi o le unga fau o le Omicron. O le asa tai ao le o fuafua whai ai tuinga mua mo le whanau e le vao le 5 i le safuru tasi tausanga le mātutua leo le amatatu ia o ngai tafuna. O a onga nei o le Manulele Elementary, o le Nuuli Vocational Tech, o le Kanana Fou, o le Tafuna High School, o le Tafuna Elementary, Lupelele Elementary, o le Pavaiai Elementary, o i nai tawheta maasu i le hola le aonga katoliko ma le Sirianga Elementary. O le awhiawhi nei leo lo o whai eise whanutanga matua, whapea man matanga wenga o le sui fo malaloina, i le gym ma le manu malo, i le tau le lima le awhiawhi a alu mana iai le wha moe tai au. I tatu tala man whamasinongo se li na mōlia i mōlianga o le ngoi ma le telepe fale, o toe sai mai fo i leo e tua inga le umia o whala au whasaina. O le lio e mau talo sanga o mōlia nei i mōlianga tasi o le ngoi, a o le isi mōlianga tasi o le telepe fale. O le sala tupe e tutongi e tau fiai e talitari e le teime tula iai i lumo le whamasinonga e se furu afe tala. E lima afe tala i li si tupe sala e au na ia tutongia mo le isi mōlinga le umia o whala au whasaina e le tu sai mo le tula fono. O le whaamoemoe wa tau o se poe o pongi e whaamalosi au mo whaamalosia. O la whai se whaalinga o la ASS mai ana mua i ai mai se o la e whaona po nei. O se poe sila ai ma mano le atino u i teu ngā matampenanga SS ma la a whaali ai tā leni anisi o sui o le whaala potonga. O nei fuafuanga uma o ni tāpenpenanga le Sophias a wāni a lātou fuafuanga i whai ei mea lofa i nisi o lātou pa anga masani. O se autalenga le nei o le reporti mai a Eric News Saimasi.
O le asosi whawhawhine le antino o le Sophia, wa la wiloa ia lātou wha a linga lea e whai ei tau sanga te tasi e ala ia lātou tāu vanga o le Miss Sophia. Ma o le tau sanga nei, o saunia tuai le Sophia i se si foi whaalinga fau, o whai ngoina o se whaalinga ofu po se fashion show. Lea ua fofua iai mo le whai unga le mai asu nei.
Ia ua alo tau Sophia's e whai le me ngata i le whai ngō la e se ese o loo le ngata o la e mai ana mua ia au la e i whaona po nei.
Na whaalia tu masina o se avano le leina nei e whiwhi ai le ainga au wao le a ese umala e o le a whaalia i le a whiawhi. O le a fo i avanoa o le a whaalia i la e nga o se la tu whanau o lo au mau i te tono le territory.
O e nei le whamoemoe la whaatino na pēr au nā ngā alo ma whanau o le aonga mawalunga le Nuuli Votek e tau sanga uma i asalua se furwha o Novema o se vaenga e silo na mawalunga i loto whanau i alo mamori leo le whaafitai business i mapaanga sa mawhaio nanga i atu i alo ma whanau nei i aso i o ina le soifua whai ngāruenga ma leo le tau mawhai ina i te tala ai le tomai i tūlanga i te tau na whaupenga ina ai mo le rumanai o se au te lenga le nei o le whamoemoe.
E se foi la ngono le fata wa ino se tasi e pe ne le fa mo mo la nga ma walunga le vai so mo vai e fai le super manongi mana ia e fai ma wala e fai lo ile nga fa aftai ale a onga ni so pis ni simpa anga sam fa na o tawina fa na wa onga sa nga lu ina i tula ina o tu wa onga o le onga le nei o lo o ina i matata e pe na fai ngoi nai ma le fa mo ina ia mai a tu le onga a wo ye le nga va e fai nga lu ngai pe to sa ili to mai i se ngalue ngolo fia ngalue ai.
O le Friendsgiving sa wha peona mātou tuwhai supo taitasi tua i company e whaalea toi fo ele mātou nganga whaafetai e le tōlangolango mai ma le tōlangolango sua a wale whaamoe mo le whanau e whaale mai lava lea nganga o le whaafetai anai nisi fo i o tangata whaingaluenga o lo mole mai lava latu whaafetai tele a wale appreciating fo e lako i angaluenga ia o lo lau mata fia ia whapea fo ona whaaso mai fo i le whaafetai le ngaluenga sa whapea ona whaanoa i le teime o matu whautua o le oa whautua mai fo i le matu whautua o le a whai tausanga uma e whaalea toi fo le matu whaafetai kapani ese.
A tono o atu i le tausanga wa iei seisi whaasilinga po seisi tūlanga matango fie e tapenaina le lau mua wale nei au aunanga whai pea. Whaamalo atu le aonga mawalunga leo whautua e mai se alum whanau ono le manatu I mea lelei.
Ma le tātou tala muni tātou tala mai ia pia, wei nei se report te whaapea o se autau le li whaola, sa tau se whale ia pia na moli mawina inisi, sa iai le tuturu le li whaola. Na reportia mai le Samoa Observer, le ata le nei na tau le wall o se whale, sa ta o toile ngase o le li mo seniolo ia Joe Stowers, mai le teimi o le luto ti ngā le ngase o mo seniolo, na va ai le tafe mai o le toto, whaapea le swa vai fufongo le li whaola. Na tamu whai la tō na ia solo ese ai pe tai ele I mātū ma o ai lava ina lau wane ipo se talitali ei vai sa ta wheane mai le neiata na ta ue reporti mai a pia na futa a mātū lava lo I mata o le whaola ina ua uma le soifua o le ali mo seniolo I le tai o le aso sa na te nei. Ia usi mea lau mai moa sa to reporti le nei le tūlanga le tau.
Tala o tau mo Amerika Samoa, pōna nei mātelina wawa ta absortimu, maalu fitus fulvalu sa vilu mai sasae, lata ilis fulu mai la leitu la. Asolulu malpole asolulu mātelina wawa ta absortimu, vevela valus fulvalu, maalu fitus fulfitu, sa vili angin lautasi o atulis fulu mai la leitu la. Asotofi mātelina wawa ta ultimunga, vevela valus fulfitu, sa vili mai matu, lima ilis fulu lima mai la leitu la. Po aso tofu o atul polas faraile e awa te tele timunga, malu fitus fuluono vivela valus fultolu, sa vili mai matu sfulu ilis fulu lima maila leitu la. Astona mātelina awa te timunga, vivela valus fulfitu, sa vili angin lautasi o atulis fulu maila leitu la. Po astona o atul asulua mātelina awa ta absortimu, malu fitus fulvalu vivela valus fulvalu. Sa vili angin lautasi o atu sfulu maila leitu la. Tala nal tau mo Amerika Samoa.
Wa whai wa nā ma tātou telefone ngana wha Samoa le nevaeng o le afiafi o le asoai ia ma tātou kalena mai ale tātou kalena i no wha whonga mai le sungi aso le tātou mo tātou tala i ngana Peritania mo le teminei so I fōma duele nei afiafi.
O le kalena o whaalinga, o le aso lulu te se maso mua le a amata tuftufa atuai pe patau mafo le food stamp mo le masino te se malua whelua tasi mo ilato malawa o angava ailpo kalama. Ua whaeloa mai le ofiso le ASNAP, wha molmole I tau sisi le aso ua whaatulanga e piki ailo pe patau mafa, a misi le aso e piki ailo food stamp a ole popole e mawalawa le avanoa e piki ai a lei mai ale masina. O le aso lulu te se maso mua o le a tuftufa ina atuai pe patau mafa mo I latou e a mata swafa whaiu I le mataitusi o le a. Aso tofi te se maso lua mo I latou e a mata swafa whaiu I le mataitusi o le B, C, D ma le E. Aso wharile te se maso tolu e mo le mataitusi o le wha. Aso ngā fuol vai aso fau te se maso ono e mo mataitusi o le ngā, he, I, J ma le ka. O le awha iloa atu lava I lunga o tala fau le whaawawina o le tuftufaina o pepa tau mafo le food stamp e matala le ofisa mai le valu I le tolu moni fesili telefoniane I le ono tautolu fitu luolua o. O le aso lulu aso momo te sema lua whelua tasi o le au atuai le mtanga luenga soifo maloloina I le aonga tulanga momo o manuele le tausala e whatau nuwina tui pui o le COVID-19 mo alam whanau le aonga o anga vai le tui. E talusangaina mātuain ia awai e saini il pepa e whaatangai le whai o tui al whanau. E le mawhai lava e le DOH ona whai tui mo tamaiti mai le 5 I le sfulfitu tausanga le mātutua e au noa ma le whaatangana mai I mātua ma mātua whaatula whanoina. Ma o taimi nei wa whaatulangaina mo le whai o tui al whanau wa onga. Mai le valu I le sfulu whaalima I le taiao e mo le visenga ka 5, visenga tasi ma le visenga lua. O le sfulu whaono I le taiao o I le tasi whaalima I le auli e mo le visenga tolu wha ma le 5. E mo le visenga ono fitu ma le valu mai le whaasfulu ono minute te ai le tasi le auli te ia pa ia le whaasfulu 5 te ele whai le afiafi. Moni fesili telefoniane I le ono iwa ono tasi fitu. E tu saima se whaalinga mai le ofiso se o manga o awhio anga nei ua mwhaion whaamaunia mai o awhia li Samuel Enterocoxi a Sili, Leone, Nuuli, Pala Lagoon, a Fono, Laulii, a Linga, Mamas Fau. Molo sanga le mu awali nuina le swasami ia whaalanu lelei ma whaamalu pe a mai a taelenga.
The Department of Health enforces registration for travelers from Apia. Massive vaccination rollout for children ages 5 to 11 years old. And Sofia gears up to entertain with a fashion show never seen before in the territory. Talafalava, here's the news. The Department of Health is enforcing registration for all travelers from Apia on both the Legal Affairs website and the Governor's Office registration portal. During yesterday's cabinet meeting, Dr. Elizabeth Lauvao informed the Governor and Lieutenant Governor as well as cabinet members that no traveler is allowed to board unless approval is granted by the Legal Affairs Office and the Department of Health. Here's Dr. Lauvao.
So for our Samoa travelers, all travelers must be registered through the Governor's Office and Legal Affairs in order to travel from Samoa. And they also need to receive an approval from Legal Affairs in order to travel to American Samoa. And then they also need a DOH health clearance that needs to be signed by a physician in Apia, and also they need to provide the following documents. Next slide. When the Samoan travelers arrive at the quarantine sites, they should also be wearing masks. The travelers should be wearing masks, and they'll be quarantined for 24 hours. There's only one test is done. It's an antigen test. And the medical examinations are done by the physicians before they are released home.
Meanwhile, 10 special flights are scheduled to arrive this week from Apia, bringing a total of 72 employees for Starkist, 8 American Samoa residents, 9 U.S. visa applicants, and 8 staff members working for Congresswoman Uifatali's office. The rise in the cost of gas in the territory prompted a special meeting between a special committee from the House of Representatives and management of Odabam to find ways to control the price of gas from reaching the red line of $5 per gallon. One of the things proposed by Odabam to the committee is for gas stations to consider gapping their markup. At the moment, the retail markup at gas stations is 8 cents. Here's more from Eric Nuisaimasi.
During the meeting with ODAM management and a special committee from the House of Representatives, one of the recommendations for retail markup at gas station to be capped. But according to a gas station owner who wished not to be named, said this miscommunication that gas stations are to blame for the rise in gasoline price is the same issue gas stations owners faced last year when they were subpoenaed to meet with the Fono. I am not against ASG's effort to lower prices, but capping gas station prices by determining what ASG deemed as reasonable is wrong. The gas station owner told KVZK News, the price of gas is rising globally due to external sources. This influences the MAB price, which is the price gas station purchase fuel at. He said gas stations add on the markup to cover their expenses and overhead costs. These expenses include payroll, utilities, cost of goods, and other operational costs. The minimum wage increased in September for the retail industry from $5.40 to $5.80. ASG also increased the minimum wage to $7.25. This increase has caused gas station owners to increase their employees' pay to retain their workers. As per runs of fuel, which has caused their prices to increase, which increase operational costs. With all expenses increasing, gas stations must increase their markup to ensure they cover their expenses. These expenses can vary depending on which station you look at. Smaller stations might have smaller expenses compared to stations with bigger operations. This means prices at each station may vary as well.
Moderna CEO Stefan Benso has predicted that there will be a material drop in the effectiveness of the current COVID-19 vaccines against the Omicron variant, and it said it would take drug makers months to produce enough targeted jabs for the emerging strain. Benso said there is no world where the effectiveness is the same level. Benso noted that the current vaccines against the virus may need to be modified due to the high number of mutations in the variant spike protein that binds to human cells. Omicron is now the dominant strain in Southern Africa, less than 2 weeks after it was first detected in the country. Benson's comments came a day after the CDC strengthened its recommendation on booster doses yesterday for individuals who are 18 years and older. Everyone ages 18 years and older should get a booster shot either 6 months after their initial Pfizer or Moderna series or 2 months after their initial J&J vaccine, says the statement from CDC. The recent emergency of the Omicron variant further emphasizes the importance of vaccination, boosters, and prevention efforts needed to protect against COVID-19. Early data from South Africa suggest increased transmissibility of the Omicron variant, and scientists in the United States and around the world are urgently examining vaccine effectiveness related to this variant. At yesterday's cabinet meeting, Dr. Ifili Tufa echoed the same concerns. Let's have a listen to what Dr. Tufa had to say.
There are 30 different mutations of the S protein. That S protein is actually where that targets the immunity and also the vaccines. That's where the vaccines target. It is also the S protein is where it attaches to your ACE2 receptors, allowing the virus to enter your body. And so when we have that many mutations happening for this virus, considering the S protein, it is unsure about the transmissibility. How fast can the virus move from one person to another? Another thing is, how can this virus, is it more virulent, or does it mean, do you get more sick from it? And then also, whether the current treatment, such as the monoclonal antibodies that we have right now, whether they still work for this new variant. And the answer to that is, we really don't know at this time.
That's Dr. Ifili Tufa during yesterday's cabinet meeting. The Department of Health will begin rolling out the vaccination program for children 5 to 11 years old tomorrow beginning at 7:30 a.m. According to DOH Deputy Director Vesi Fautanu Jr., the rollout will target schools in the Central District: Manulele Elementary, Nu'uli Vocational Tech, Kanana Fo, Tafuna High, Tafuna Elementary, Lupilele Elementary, Pavayai Elementary, Tafeta Aasu Catholic Hall, and Silianga Elementary. The Department of Health is hosting a meeting held tonight with parents and schools representatives at the Manumalo Hall to go through details of the vaccination program. To the court now, and a man with an outstanding warrant for stealing and burglary is back under police watch this time, charged with unlawful possession of drugs. Emau Talusanga was arrested by police earlier this month after drugs were discovered in possession. He is charged with 1 count of stealing and 1 count of burglary, both Class C felonies. Bail is set at 10,000. Talusanga is also charged with 1 count of unlawful possession of a controlled substance of meth. Bail in this case is set at 5,000. A night to embrace, encourage, and empower the runway will be hosted by the Sophias on Saturday night, a show that will be different from any other show held in our territory. All funds collected are efforts of fundraisers by the Sophias as they prepare for their usual donations to some of the organizations they donate to every year. Here's more from Eric Newsamasi.
Sophia is all ready to host one of the best fashion shows in American Samoa.
There's going to be a lot of different looks. We have 3 zones here in our Sophia's Association, the Western, the Eastern, and the Central, and we've all put together church outfits, traditional outfits, ova looks, black and white couture looks. And it's going to be a fun show.
According to Mikaele, the work of local fashion designers will be showcased at the fashion show, and the fashion will be out of this world.
We're expecting a packed house and events like American Samoa has never seen before. Diwa is a big gym, and we're expecting for the whole gym to be packed.
Sophia's fashion shows have always been glamorous events which boost visibility and promotion of brands associated. It provides a platform to creative designers to display their art and equal opportunity to models to showcase their talent, boosting their confidence. This event will open vast opportunities for young designers and models.
It's a Friendsgiving every year now for the Nu'ulivo Tech High School. On every November 24th, a day of giving back to the business community for their cooperation in accepting the students to come in and gain experience of how working in any company or agency would feel like. Here's more to this story. An act of kindness to show appreciation is a great gesture during the holidays, especially thanking those who contribute to your educational journey. A great way of giving thanks was done by the students of Nu'ulivo Tech to a few businesses that have shared with them about the work life. During those hours after school, students were able to go out to these businesses to learn about the skills and qualifications they need in order to work. From now on forward, Friendsgiving will be an annual event for Votech. Marissa tells us more.
This day of Friendsgiving, which is specifically November 24th, we host a soup for the soul. So we also call it Friendsgiving, in which we give soup to all our work-study companies that have helped NVTHS, Nu'ulivo Tech, in the work-study experiences. And so to thank them, we decided to make soup for them as a token of appreciation for them. And not only to our work-study companies, but to the public as well, just to thank them and appreciate them for their hard work. We've decided to make it an annual event. So on November 24th, Nu'ulivo Vocational Technical High Schools and THS Society has decided to declare November 24th as Friendsgiving. And we're going to host it annually and give soup out to all our work-study companies and the public to appreciate them for their work.
At Nu'ulivo Tech, different skills are being taught for the students. It is a great exercise to not only train them to know the many talents they have, but to have the opportunity to maintain a job after high school. Expect something amazing on the 24th of November next year from these amazing students. There are reports that a painting of Jesus Christ at a rest home in Samoa has been weeping. The Samoa Observer said witnesses saw the painting of Christ weeping water and blood once a resident, Monsignor Joe Stowers, experienced severe pain on Friday night, and the weeping stopped when he died on Sunday morning. The image of Jesus Christ was in the room of Brother Monsignor at the home of the elderly at Mapuifangalele. Brother Vincent James Dominica Rosario said the painting filled up some cups placed under the painting. Brother Rosario told the Observer he believed the weeping was a sign that Brother Monsignor is a saint. And here's your weather.
Tonight, mostly cloudy, scattered showers, lows around 78, variable winds up to 10 miles per hour. Wednesday and Wednesday night, mostly cloudy, scattered showers, highs around 88, lows around 77, variable winds up to 10 miles per hour. Thursday, mostly cloudy, numerous showers, highs around 87, north winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Thursday night through Friday night, widespread showers, heavy at times, lows in the mid-70s, highs in mid-80s, north winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. Saturday, mostly cloudy, numerous showers, highs in the upper 80s, variable winds up to 10 miles per hour. Saturday, mostly cloudy, numerous showers, highs in the upper 80s, variable winds up to 10 miles per hour. Saturday night through Tuesday, mostly cloudy, scattered showers, lows in the upper 70s, highs in the upper 80s, variable winds up to 10 miles per hour. That's your weather forecast, American Samoa.
That's your news, American Samoa. Thank you for joining us. Soifua.
The Department of Human and Social Services ASNAP program will distribute food stamps for all qualified recipients beginning this week. The department reminds the public to please pick up your benefit on the assigned day. If you miss, you still have the time to pick up food benefits before the month is over. Wednesday, December 1st, those with last names starting with the letter A. Thursday, December 2nd are for the letters B, C, D, and E. Friday, December 3rd is for the letter F only. And on Monday, December 6th are for the letters G, H, I, J, and K. Talafo will announce the following week's pickup schedule on our evening news. ASNAP office opens from 8 to 3 p.m. If you need more information, please call 633-7220. The Department of Health will administer the COVID-19 vaccines at Manulele Tosala Elementary School for all eligible students on Wednesday, December 1st, 2021. Parents are asked to please be physically present to sign consent form DOH will not administer any vaccines to children ages 5 to 17 years if proof of guardianship or power of attorney is not provided. Please note the time for your child's class vaccination. 8 a.m. to 10:45 a.m. is for levels K5, 1 and 2. 10:46 a.m. to 1:45 p.m. for levels 3, 4, and 5. And for levels 6, 7, and 8 from 1:46 p.m. to 4:45 p.m. For more information, please call the school at 699-9617. The Environmental Protection Agency were able to confirm beaches that have tested positive for the Enterococci bacteria. These villages include Asili, Leone, Nu'uli Pala Lagoon, Afono Lauli'i Alinga, and Masifau. To reduce your risk, avoid swallowing beach water, be sure to rinse or towel off after a swim, and shower once at home.